And now I'm scared I'm going to lose the relationship.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason I wanted to go fucking tyrant mode on her.
Yep.
And I bypassed all of that by just having that admission.
That's so powerful. You caught it. You caught the thought. You taught me that. You taught me that with the catch and release, like fishing. You can catch the thought, release it, and then you weren't the tyrant of the household. You negotiated the situation.
And one of the things that you taught me, and I think this is really good, and I want you to mention this, is number 2, own your chaos. Stop pretending your life isn't a mess. Stop deflecting. Own your chaos. And how you own your chaos, and this is dishing it right off back to you, is write it down. List every area of your life that's out of control. Your relationships, your finance, your health, your emotion. We're going to fucking face it. Why is it so powerful to write it down, bro?
Well, for many reasons, but one would be get it. If I'm just, my body is insane and I'm filled with this cortisol and I'm experiencing chaos left and right, it's often very overwhelming. And I don't know where to start. What's the next step? What's the corrective action I should take? That much chaos is paralyzed. Many people freeze. They don't know what to do. It's like asking a GPS system to go 10 places at once. It can't. You ask a GPS to go one place. Our brain is like that too. So you start writing these things down. One reason is I'm giving those emotions someplace to live other than inside my body. Those emotions, I start getting out of my body. Going to the gym is like that. Give those emotions someplace else to live other than inside my body. So
that's so
you
good.
write it down to get the emotional outlet. But another beneficial reason is now I can start picking apart what direction I need to head in. I'm no longer a GPS system trying to go 10 places at once. I have my hierarchy. I probably wrote it down in the sequence of things kicking my ass most. I wrote it down with women, number 1, money, number 2, job, number 3, these motherfuckers. And so it's there, black and white in front of me, in accordance with action, addresses corrective. And usually the corrective action looks like, God, I need your help. Or higher self, what would you want for this situation? Or God, shine your light on this situation. There's another benefit of writing it down. I start building a relationship with a higher power. I start building a relationship with my higher self. It's just like you did the other night. You have, it's important to understand that Jason and I practice this as a way of life. It's not just a theory or an idea. You have practiced this so much, Jay, that you didn't need to write it down. You were able to do it in the moment with your partner.
Right, exactly.
I want it ingrained in my mind. That is a better thought than 300,000-year-old reptilian brain that is judging and ready for fighting. And ready for
she didn't even know. So you know what I did? She doesn't have an addiction. So I went in, she didn't know I was fuming and going fucking crazy in my head.
Yeah.
So what I did was let me be of service right now. So if I know it's my fault, it's not my fault, but it's the fear, it's the anger, it's all those things inside of me. And so I dealt with those and I was like, I'm going to go get a glass. I got some nice wine. I poured her a glass and gave it to her. I said, love you, babe. Here you go. And she doesn't know. If she watches the podcast, listens to the podcast, she'll know. But she had no idea. I didn't create any chaos.
There's an additional benefit to writing it down. It starts to rewire my mind. It starts to rewire my actions. I can actually behave differently out in the world if I do this enough. If I get specific enough, write it down enough, take corrective action enough. It changes my behavior. It changes me in the world.